let's see. The U.S. market yesterday was actually fantastic. Really fantastic. Today, kind of mixed, I guess. Microstrategy still down. We had 2 days of down. Today could be a third day, another correction day. But you know what? Again, MSTR, just like Bitcoin, while it's down, fantastic gift, fantastic pickup opportunity. I truly believe Saylor now has proven his point that, hey, picking up Bitcoin, embracing the Bitcoin strategy is a genius move and it works. And I'm fully 100% committed to this. And man, anyone that dares to short MicroStrategy, anyone that dares to sell it at this point is really just, just losing out. They just really don't get it. And I do. And I think most of you guys do. That's why you're watching and you're holding Bitcoin. So I do believe that it is a golden opportunity, a gift once again to pick up more MSTR just like Bitcoin. And I believe both of these will have tremendous, tremendous runs and gains in 2025. That's for sure. That's for sure. There's no doubt about it, right? So right now, as you can see, this headline, Bitcoin slides toward 90,000 as ETFs snap 5-day winning streak. That's right. I talked about ETFs, right? And how we have these sudden days where you have massive outflows from the ETFs. But then guess what? All those that panic sold on these ETF outflow days, guess what? They panic buy days later, every single time. But here's the thing. You know who didn't panic sell yesterday? Larry Fink. Not a surprise. Yesterday, look at all the outflows from all the funds. Fidelity, ARK, Bitwise, Grayscale. Hundreds of millions, with the exception of BlackRock. BlackRock had 268 million inflow. BlackRock gets it. Larry Fink gets it. Even before, look at it. November 14th, massive outflows from all the other funds. Who had an inflow? BlackRock. BlackRock gets it. Larry Fink gets it. Him and Saylor, they will, as hard as they can, have and buy as much Bitcoin as they can. Right now, I'm not saying Fink is a sailor, but he probably has his own agenda, but he gets it. IBIT is not the same as Fidelity's or ARK's, ETF. It's just different. It's just different. There's something else going on there. He only sees inflows, never outflows. Well, exception. He had like 3 or 4 days of outflows, but like 4 days in 10 months, that's just nutty. That's not normal behavior. Okay. That's just not normal behavior, but you get the point. That's a lot. That's a lot. And in case you're wondering, this is what it looks like, the tally. Okay. IBIT has close to 500,000. That is closing in at number 2. I think Binance has 500 something thousand. But keep in mind, 500,000 is a tally of all the users and their own. So IBIT is getting close to that. And MicroStrategy, with their crazy buys, Saylor just keeps buying more and more, is now in competition. And then everyone else in between. If you add up everything that all these big companies and ETFs and countries and everyone, it's closing in at 15%, guys. 15%. Think about it. 15%. That is a crazy amount already. That's within a very short amount of time. Now think about when the US now tries to buy up 5% and puts it into its reserve as a strategic reserve. Now that makes it 20%. Now what about the 10% that has been lost forever? Now that makes it 30%, right? What about Satoshi's 5%? That's 35%. What about the 10+% that the long-term holders or the miners hold? That makes it 40%. So you do the math, right? Very, very little of it is actually left for purchase. And that's just assuming that these guys are not going to be purchasing more. I mean, again, do the math. This is why I'm saying any dip is a gift. The supply shock is real, guys. This is not make-believe. These guys will not stop buying. It's only going to accelerate from here on out. 2025 is going to be much worse in terms of the supply shock I've been talking about. It's going to get absolutely nutty. So take advantage when you can. Hey, we're back up to 93,000. Some of you guys are listening. You're buying up while I'm talking, or at least Wall Street is. As for the shorts, we did have some massive long squeezes. And by the way, those of you guys, here's a pro tip that I've learned the hard way. If you guys are playing with leverage and you're like leaving your longs open at night, set stop losses, okay? Set stop losses. Never open your longs overnight. That's very dangerous. Set your stop losses. And set it tight in case, something drastic happens. But a lot of people on the flip side have their shorts open, right? So right now you see there are a lot of shorts placed at the 100,000 mark. So it's just a matter of time. We're going to flip right above. And we're going to wreck those shorts, okay? We had some wreckage on the long side. We had some long squeezes. But we also did, last week, when we got up to 99.8, we wrecked those shorts. And it's just a matter of time. We're going to wreck those shorts at the 100,000 mark too. Because there are some that believe that, we're not going to get back up there. Oh, no, we will. We will. I think there are too many people that only look at charts and they're only driven by charts and they're not paying attention to the macro, like everything that I've been saying. If you're paying attention to the macro, like what's actually happening around the world, then you realize that Bitcoin has only one direction to go, and that's upwards. There's no way, if you're paying attention to what's going on with adoption, that's happening around the world and the full embrace of it from Wall Street and from countries now and politicians and the policies and everything in between, you'll only come to one conclusion, and that's that the prices go up.